Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B1236 indicates a specific error concerning the passenger's air mix control motor circuit in Honda Accord models from 2008 to 2012. This diagnostic trouble code, DTC, suggests that there is an open circuit affecting the proper operation of the air mix control motor, crucial for regulating the temperature of the air entering the cabin. The air mix control motor is part of the climate control system, responsible for adjusting the air temperature by controlling the blend of hot and cold airflow from the heating and cooling systems. It is typically located within the dashboard, connected to the climate control unit for passenger comfort. Understanding this DTC and its implications is vital for both accurate diagnosis and effective repair, ensuring that vehicle occupants experience a comfortable riding environment. The error description for DTC B1236 specifically points to a fault in the passenger's air mix control motor circuit. This motor is responsible for regulating the mix of heated and cooled air coming into the cabin, thus enabling the climate control system to maintain desired temperature settings. Its precise location is typically within the dashboard assembly, close to the climate control unit. By adjusting airflow, it plays a critical role in ensuring passenger comfort during varying driving conditions. If the circuit is open, the motor may fail to operate, leading to improper temperature regulation and potential discomfort for passengers. This understanding is essential for technicians when addressing the issue during repair diagnostics. Several possible causes for the DTC B1236 include an open circuit in the wiring that connects to the passenger's air mix control motor. This could indicate broken or damaged wiring that disrupts the electrical flow necessary for operation. Additionally, the fault may stem from a defective air mix control motor itself, which would require testing and possibly replacement. Poor connections at any of the terminals, such as those in the climate control unit connectors, can also cause similar issues, leading to intermittent operation or complete malfunction. Identifying these factors is crucial for effective troubleshooting and ensuring that the climate system operates efficiently. When experiencing issues related to DTC B1236, drivers may notice several symptoms that can range from discomfort to warning indicators. One prominent symptom is inconsistent cabin temperature, where the heating or cooling does not respond as expected to temperature setting adjustments. Additionally, the air conditioning system may fail to deliver cool air, which can be particularly bothersome during hot weather. The warning indicator, such as a check engine light or DTC indicator on the dashboard, is a direct signal to the driver that a malfunction is present. It is crucial to recognize these symptoms early on, as they can enhance diagnostics and lead to quicker resolution of the underlying issue. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1236 involves clearing the DTC using the HDS, which stands for Honda Diagnostic System. This system allows technicians to reset the vehicle's computer and erase any stored trouble codes. After clearing the code, the technician should turn the ignition switch to the lock position, then to the on position, indicating that the vehicle is properly set for the diagnostic functions. Following this, the self-diagnostic function must be performed to assess the current status of the climate control system. It's essential to ensure that the system reevaluates its components without any past errors interfering with the test results, thus laying the groundwork for further diagnosis. In the second step, the technician should check for any diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, exhibited by the system following the self-diagnostic function. If the DTC B1236 is indicated again, it confirms that the issue persists and is not a one-time anomaly. When this confirmation occurs, the technician will proceed to step 5, where further investigation into the circuit and components associated with the passenger's air mix control motor will take place. It is essential to discern between persistent and intermittent failures, as this knowledge influences the diagnostic approach and potential resolutions. The third step requires the technician to turn the ignition switch back to the lock position, ensuring the system is powered down before making any further assessments. It is then necessary to test the functionality of the passenger's air mix control motor. Measurement of the motor's performance will indicate whether it operates correctly in response to input signals from the climate control unit. If the motor functions appropriately, it implies that the circuit prior to the motor is likely intact. However, if the test reveals that the motor is non-functional, this suggests that it requires replacement, thus directing technicians toward potential repair actions without unnecessary delays. After assessing the motor's functionality, the next troubleshooting step is to disconnect the passenger's air mix control motor from its 7P connector. This action is crucial for isolating the motor to perform further tests on the wiring harness and connectors associated with the climate control system. The technician must also disconnect the climate control unit's connectors A, 28P, and B, 12P. Once disconnected, continuity tests should be performed between the specified terminals of both connector types and the air mix control motor. This step is essential in identifying any interruptions in circuits that may contribute to the error listed in the DTC, thus helping to isolate the source of the problem accurately. Upon evaluating the continuity tests performed in the previous step, the technician should analyze the results to determine if there is continuity between the relevant terminals. If continuity is present, it suggests that the wiring from the climate control unit to the passenger's air mix control motor is intact. At this juncture, the technician should inspect for any loose wires or poor connections at both climate control unit connectors and the motor itself. If inspections reveal that the connections are secure and intact, substituting the climate control unit with a known good unit may be necessary. If replacing it resolves the DTC, it indicates that the original unit was defective and required replacement. If the continuity test concludes that there is no connection between the terminals, the technician must make necessary repairs to any open circuits identified in the wiring harness. This involves analyzing the integrity of all wires that connect the climate control unit to the passenger's air mix control motor. Once identified, the open circuit should be effectively repaired to restore full functionality of the air mix control motor. Following the repair, it is crucial to retest the system to ensure that the DTC B1236 no longer appears and that the climate control system operates correctly. Performing these repair steps diligently can prevent future issues and enhance vehicle reliability. The final repair verification step involves a thorough re-evaluation of the entire system using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. By checking for any remaining diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, the technician can ascertain whether the repairs have been successful and that the system is functioning as expected. A confirmed clear status indicates that the DTC B1236 has been resolved and is no longer present. Additionally, the technician should perform a final test of the climate control system to ensure that the passenger's air mix control motor operates seamlessly and maintains desired cabin temperatures. This step is critical as it confirms that all repairs were effective and that the vehicle is ready for safe operation. Preventive maintenance for the passenger's air mix control motor circuit is essential to avoid potential DTCs like B1236. Regular inspection of the wiring harness, connecting the climate control unit and passenger air mix control motor can help identify any signs of wear or damage early on. Additionally, checking for corrosion or loose connections at the terminals can prevent unexpected failures in functionality. Ensuring that the climate control system operates properly during regular vehicle maintenance checks contributes to long-term reliability. Engaging in these preventive practices not only improves comfort for passengers, but also may enhance the overall lifespans of both the wiring and associated components. In conclusion, addressing DTC B1236 is crucial for maintaining the comfort levels inside a Honda Accord from 2008 to 2012. This trouble code directly relates to the passenger's air mix control motor circuit and requires careful diagnosis to ensure that the wire connections, components, and climate control functionalities are intact. Identifying and rectifying issues, whether they be open circuits, defective components, or poor connections, can significantly enhance the vehicle's climate system performance. Technicians are encouraged to follow a structured troubleshooting process, ensuring thorough inspections and repairs. Ultimately, understanding the mechanisms behind this DTC aids in providing effective solutions and supports the overall reliability of the vehicle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.